Good morning, Bloomfield Middle School teachers. Yesterday at our faculty meeting, I mentioned that we would need to continue our work on our compass and backpack plan development, but we needed a little bit time off yesterday, so we ended the faculty meeting early. I said I would send out some correspondence. So this morning, I just want to revisit this. This is our slide deck with our compass and our backpack plans. These are mine. I've obviously had more time to invest in my slides than you all have, so yours shouldn't look like mine and as full as mine as of yet. So to use an example, I've scrolled through here and actually noticed that Miss Christensen has got a pretty great start, and so I'm going to use her as an example. By next week, everybody needs to have their 3 priorities in their compass and their projects that they're doing around their priorities. So for creativity, Miss Christensen has culminating event. For deep learning, she wants to create field trips to Burnham, the Foundry in Louisville. She also wants to create a school store collaboration project, incorporate project-based learning into her classroom, connections and bridging the gap. So she's working across the district in some unique roles as an assistant director for drama at Thomas Nelson High School and directing drama for BMS. So 2 programs with similar goals that she's bridging the gap to. And so you don't have to have that many projects. This is going to be, for a lot of us, still abstract a little bit and messy, but through collaborating and having conversations, these are going to take shape more and more. So you should have your 3 priorities with projects. The next phase is to go into your backpack plan. What we want to work on now is getting these first 3 columns filled out. We're going to chunk it and focus on the first 3 columns: empowering lives, priorities, and energy. So for empowering lives, this is just you reflecting on, hey, what fills my bucket? What energizes me? It's a little bit of, I don't want to say fluffy because it really, really matters. It's what things that you're focused on for your own personal growth and development. And so to celebrate Miss Christensen, she's for family and friends, being a mom, sister, and aunt, honoring those roles. Her own professional growth, she wants to be an illustrator, a business owner, working towards her master's in national boards. She's balancing work and home life through faith, her health, work, and family. And so empowering lives, that's going to be unique to you. And I think it's pretty cool for me to see what people are putting in that place, just that personal connection, kind of that care and connect aspect of understanding what motivates you. So that's unique to you. The next is priorities. You're just simply putting an emblem with the title of your priority. So deep learning, creativity, bridging the gap. Those are just titles, so that's easy. The next part is writing your SMART goal. And so for deep learning, Ms. Christensen had a lot of things: school store collab, field trips, project-based learning. Right now, it's too overwhelming to have 3 SMART goals for all of those. I want you to focus only on 1 per priority. So Ms. Christensen is focused on school store collaboration, and she's done a nice job of articulating this here. This Zoom only allows me to go 100 to 200. It's a little bit, there's no in between. So her SMART goal is, by the fall of 2020, have approval from administration and the board to open a store on campus and sell merchandise and supplies for school. Collaborate with Miss Newton on the project. Have a dedicated space for the store. So for deep learning, Miss Christensen is wanting to partner with Miss Newton and have this idea where art meets business, where we're creating and designing things. And we have 2 classes collaborating to allow these things to be sold, to help further our BMS story. So even if it's deep learning, it's going to help tell our story and brand who we are. And that will be approved for sure, because that's a great idea. And so it's just putting a SMART goal, a timeline, and specifically what you're working towards in respect. She's done one for culminating event. By the 1st of June 2020, have a clear vision of what a culminating event should look like, the actual event, how to advertise it, share, and how to get students involved. I love this goal. We did a culminating event this year after school. It was well organized. But we're learning about our clientele, middle school parents. It's harder to get them here in the evenings compared to elementary. So my video is going to end in 26 seconds. And so our goal is for you to have those first 3 columns done by next week. And so you've got your compass, then you've got your first 3 columns in your backpack plan. Thank you all very much. Let me know if you have any questions.